Hey you guys, how are you doing? I'm gonna give it a few minutes for some of you guys to get in here. I wanted to get on today to talk to you about seed planting in Flat Earth. I've got about an hour or so before my next event that I've got to do. And so I wanted to get on and spend a little time with you guys and talk about seed planting in Flat Earth. I am currently in Odessa on business. I'm out here visiting and taking care of some things for the company that I work for. And but I didn't want this opportunity and this time to pass. It's very important when the seeds that you plant start to sprout for you to acknowledge that. And so I really want to welcome Ronnie, who's one of my Facebook friends, into the Flat Earth family. He's now come out as a Flat Earther. Yay! And is a part of the family now. So I want to congratulate him on figuring out and taking the time to learn this truth and to stand in it. And it does take a lot to come out as a Flat Earther. You may not, think that it's a big deal. It is a big deal. There's not a lot of Flat Earthers out here. And the more of us that are waking up and joining the fight to spread this truth, it is so refreshing and such a blessing. So welcome to the family, Ronnie. There's so many truths that you're going to be open to learning now, and I'm just excited and happy for you that you finally come into this truth, and now you can join the crusade to spread the truth to other people who need to wake up to the deception. Let me see who's in the chat. We got Michael Ben Israel, hello. We got Alaya, Bradford Lonnie, what's up to you? Vider Dal Silva, hello. Poncheezy, what's up, brother man? You done made it to the States now, I see. Who else we got in here? Who else? Timothy Lacasso Jackson, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome, family. So yeah, welcome to the family, Ronnie. And it's so important for us to welcome other Flat Earthers once they come into this truth, to give them the support that they need to keep standing in that truth, because as you know, when you come into Flat Earth, there's a lot of people who attack you for this. And so we just want to show our support to our friends and our family who are coming into the Flat Earth truth so that they don't feel alone. You guys remember how it feels in the beginning to, come into the truth and not be able to tell anybody or be concerned about, gosh, what kind of impact is this going to have once I come out as a Flat Earther? So, we want to be as supportive as possible and continue to help them and support them in uncovering these truths and to becoming comfortable with talking about Flat Earth to other individuals who may not be Flat Earthers yet. We want to establish a good base foundation, which would be your soil for planting these seeds. And we want to water it so that it continues to grow. So we want to be supportive in, giving them whatever information they may be lacking, pointing them in the right direction to receive that information on their own so that they can go out and do more research and become scientific researchers in the Flat Earth community. So we want to support them on once they've reached that level of being comfortable about sharing this truth, we want to make sure that they are able to articulate for other people who are interested in learning about Flat Earth the different aspects, such as the things that we know to be true. Because on Flat Earth, we're not believers. We are knowers. We are people who are not afraid to get our hands dirty, get out, touch soil, and really go and look and see with our own observation what we're talking about. So we want to help them to be sure about those points so that they don't get tripped up when they go to talk to other people. So that's a part of watering your seeds and making sure you have the right soil. The other thing that we want to do for new flat earthers is to make sure that we're providing opportunities and tools for them to be able to express themselves. You know, this truth, when I came into it, I was by myself. You know, I was at a point in my life where a lot of things, truths came on me at once and just ripped me wide open. And so I didn't have anybody to talk to. I didn't have anybody to share this truth with. And so it was really hard. You know, I was rock bottom. I was destroyed almost, but I decided that, you know what, this wasn't going to destroy me. This was going to build me up. So we want to create avenues where that they can get in touch with other flat earthers. So introducing them to other flat earth channels, to other projects that are going on that they can take part in, and also introduce them to the community so that they can find other flat earthers around them to support and go out and do hangouts and meetups and things like that, so that they can contribute to the community as a whole, to share their gifts, you know, and get them in contact with the right people so that we can continue to build this great puzzle. Because you guys know, you know, this puzzle is diverse in many ways. It's not just a cultural thing. It's about each unique person adding their part of the puzzle so that they can complete this puzzle that we're working on in the flat earth community. And the other avenue is we want to empower them to go out and spread this truth. So we want to, you know, share with them what worked for us and what didn't work for us, and help them find a unique way that they can spread the message as well. Spreading the message only increases our chances and our family to be able to live in the truth, to have other truthers around us. And we want to someday reach critical mass to where, you know, we're not a small community, we're the overall majority. Right now, we're the minority of geocentric model knowers, whereas the heliocentric believers, you know, there's so many more of them, but we want to flip that script around. We want to become what is the norm. We want our reality to match what is taught in schools, what we experience on a day-to-day basis, and how we are living our lives. So it's very important to continue to help and empower new flat earthers in the community so that they can go out and share this truth with their families and their friends and find avenues to increase the community. You know, Sassy, Flat Earth Community by Sassy Undeniably, which is me, is all about the people of Flat Earth. It's a community that's a mature community. So you have like new flat earthers, they're just learning about flat earth, but the community that I started is more about, okay, flat earth, you know, we know the truth, and what can we do? How can we increase our numbers? How can we support each other? And so it's more of a mature platform that I'm working on for flat earthers who are past the point of, you know, just talking about it, but we're into the actions of flat earth. We're about taking action and taking steps to bring down the matrix, so to speak. And, you know, when I talk about bringing down the matrix, it's more so about setting up individuals in areas that they can affect change, okay? Because it's not going to happen overnight. Anybody that comes into this truth and thinks that, you know, it's a magic wand that you can just wave around and things are just going to be, you know, fixed is a little bit, you know, delusional, basically. You know, it's not going to happen like that. It's going to take some time, but it's going to take people who are flat earthers in every sector, in every industry, waking up to this truth and being able to affect it to bring lasting change that we want to see in the flat earth community. So, you know, it's crucial that we start to do this and have people woke, because the more woke individuals to the truth, the easier it is to transition into an Ubuntu community like I support. I'm highly in favor of Ubuntu contributionism. And for you guys who don't know what Ubuntu contributionism, it's not only a philosophy, it's a way of life that started in Africa. It's a way of life. It's a type of philosophy that they live by, but more so, it's an action. It's an active community with individuals who take care of each other on a day-to-day basis by any means necessary. So it's like, you know, how I explain it is, I am you, you are me. If I have, you have. If you have, I have. So we all eat. And you basically donate your skills, you know, and your time. And in doing so, anything that you could possibly desire is provided for you free of charge. There is no monetary system associated with Ubuntu contributionism. There's only gifting of time and skills. In return, you receive what you need, whether it be, you know, maybe say you're a contractor or a doctor, or you know how to plant in a garden, or you know how to make pottery, or you know, any type of skill can be used to create this new community, which isn't profit driven. This is what we're working to change, so we're not in a slave system based off of profit, where, you know, one person who has a lot of capital is able to do whatever their heart's desire, versus people having to work for somebody else's dream. We want all people to live out their lives doing what is their passion on a day-to-day basis. And we think that this is a better way of life for all people on the earth, rather than the profit-based system we currently see, which doesn't help anyone except for the 1%. So, you know, it's great to, you know, see people motivated towards changing the system from the inside out, so that there isn't an opportunity or a chance for them to just, you know, wipe us all out at once if we become the majority. And so speaking about this truth and sharing this truth and encouraging others is what we want to do. So I just wanted to come on real quick and welcome all the new flat earthers, especially Ronnie, to the flat earth community, and continue to grow. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'm available, you know, morning, noon, or night. Whenever you have a question that you can't get answered, if I can't give you the answer, I guarantee you there's somebody I know who will have that answer, and we'll be learning together. Because it's not just about me teaching you, it's about you teaching me and us becoming a we, so that we're able to learn together and figure this thing out. In flat earth, that's the one up that we have over, you know, globe heads, is the fact that we know that we don't know it all. We know that we don't have everything, you know, in black and white, but we're willing to get out there and learn and fight and get our hands dirty and see what actually is out here. It's a shame that, you know, at our age, we don't know where we live, and we're born here. It's a shame that we pay for the things that Mother Nature provides for us for free, and we were born here. Those are birthrights that are taken away from us by the system. So the more and more we wake up to this truth and wake others up, the more our reality will start to match what we actually live, and we'll begin to, you know, do expeditions and really become, all of us, scientists again in figuring this thing out. And that's what the edge is in the flat earth community, is because we are open to the truth, not saying that we know everything, because we know that we don't. We're all coming and banding together to figure this thing out together, and that's what is so beautiful about the flat earth community. So I just want to welcome you once again, and you guys, you know, just do what you can. Every seed that you plant is a chance for it to sprout. Just water it a little bit here and there, and you too will start to wake people up for flat earth. So I love you guys. I'm sure, you know, the end of this week I'll be back on my channel, which is Sassy Undeniably on YouTube. And if you have questions or you want me to interview you, interview you, please feel free to hit me up in my email, which is cybersassy03x@yahoo.com. That's cybersassy03x@yahoo.com. You can feel free to ask me anything. Drop me a line here. You know, I'm pretty good at getting back to you guys. So I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. Keep it flat.